I seen a poll that said that, out of, a few guys, like I think it was Laporta, Gibbs, Brian Branch, Herbie Joseph, Jack Campbell, Jameson Williams, who should the Lions keep? And they voted out Jameson Williams and Jack Campbell, right? And I don't think Jack Campbell is going to be super duper expensive, to be honest. He got 3 more years left, so he could be one of the more expensive linebackers. But the thing about his position, it's harder to find. Yeah, it's harder to find good inside linebackers. So if he continues to produce and keep getting better, and I think year 3 for most inside linebackers is when they start to get it, he will be paid. He will get paid. Yeah. He will get paid. And that's just what it is. Now, carrying on, the whole thing with Jameson Williams keep getting in trouble, and it's the trouble that he getting himself into about paying him. It's just self-inflicted, riding with a gun, being on 6 Mile and Schaefer. Nigga, I grew up over there. I don't even feel safe over there, and I'm broke compared to him. So he shouldn't be in those places. Then you hear other people around the city saying, he be, in places at night that he shouldn't be at. And I was listening to Rob Gronkowski, I think he was on Julian Edelman podcast, and he said, did Bill Belichick give you any great advice? He said, Bill gave me great advice. One of the things that stood out to him that Bill said is nothing good happens after 12. And how many times, if you my age, have your parents told you that? Most dudes that have, have babies out of wedlock or on one night stands, when does that happen? After 12. And I always tell young men that the hour, even older men ain't master this, the hour in which you get your most horniest is usually after 9 or 10. You start making rash decisions. Niggas be like, man, how you end up with this type of looking girl? One of the reasons you end up with that type of looking girl is because you collect numbers, and if you go through your numbers when you horny, you ain't got nobody else to call. You call that ugly girl. I mean, we all been through it if you've been in the game. So yeah, man, and so don't really nothing happen at that hour. Fights, shootouts, alcohol, sex. So yeah, a lot of guys when you're young, it take you to go through some of those things. I understand that there's certain places. If I need a gun, there's certain places that, quite frankly, I shouldn't be if I need a gun at this point. That's just how I look at it, And if I don't have the money to go out and have a good time, as far as if I want to drink and I don't want to live and I want to have a good time and get a hotel in the area, and I don't have that money, then I don't need to be, doing the big. So a lot of people just don't trust some of the decision making. Some of the decision making when you're older or you looking from a different point of view is so easy. But he keep making dumb decisions. I mean, from the sports betting, I think we gave him a pass coming in with the ACL injury. There's nothing that he could do about that. Some of the immaturities about wanting Lamar Jackson and not really fucking with Goff, which I couldn't blame him on that, but I get it from the fan base. Goff's our quarterback. I get it. I get it. So, it's whatever. It's whatever. But he possesses something. He's going to possess 2 things. He's going to possess some maturity, and he possesses something that none of them other guys got. Jameer Gibbs is on that list too. He possesses speed. He possesses speed. And that type of speed he got, you really can't teach. And this next year, if they keep him around, he gonna have a tremendous amount of value if he had a year we think he gonna have, or he can have. And people love him in the city. Say what you want to say, but people actually love Jameson Williams. And it seemed like the Lions love Jameson Williams. But some of the issues that he having, the performance enhancing drugs, like, come on, man, it's just starting to add up. You couldn't do nothing about the ACL. The sports betting, that was a little known fact that nobody even knew, that the hotel room was considered NFL property. That's some shit that they amended. Well, they didn't amend. They kind of, took his suspension down. Then the PEDs, then the gun. Those were self-inflicted. That's my thing about it. So when you just get little things keep adding up, do you really want to handle that money? But my thing is this: you handle the money, all you gotta do is put the shit in the contract. If this happened, man, we can get you out your deal. You can put all that language in the contract. And he really can't fight it because he can, but he really can't fight it because it's self-inflicted. So it wouldn't really concern me about handling them all this. Oh, I wouldn't give them any money. Why not? Them contracts is as good as writing it on a piece of loose leaf paper. Them contracts ain't shit. They can easily get out them contracts with conduct, with voiding it, getting out of most of the money. So I'm the way the NFL contract is structured, I don't mind paying him. He has a unique skill set. He has a unique connection with the fan base. I pay him because you can't find a player like that all the time. He's a special elite talent. Him and Jahmyr Gibbs make the Lions' offense really dangerous. And that's what they've been missing for years, is explosive players. Now, on defense, if they fucking figure out to get explosive players, they'd be a lot better. But that's a different conversation for a different day. He produce next year and stay out of trouble, I don't mind paying him. Everybody is not going to be a model citizen. And sometimes your model citizens find themselves in situations. Look at Xavier Worthy of the Chiefs. He found himself in a particular situation, right? He really did. He found himself in a particular situation that, he didn't even do nothing. But still, that's still a mark on his name for something that he didn't even do. That's still a mark on his name. That's still a hit to your reputation. That's why, I tell guys all the time, especially my Free Game 89 channel, hit the link in the link tree, the link in the description. Of course, in the link tree, you can find it. On the Patreon over there, I tell dudes all the time, man, you really got to vet these people that you put in your life. Not just the men, not just the women, but the men. For both sexualities, man. Because it's real shit out here, man. A lot of the people you keep around you, really, a lot of the niggas that you hang with, y'all young dudes y'all go to the club with, they ain't your homies, bro. If something happened, they'll throw you under the bus. These the same dudes that you break up with your girl, they try to go behind you. A lot of these dudes are just evil. And a lot of y'all don't understand when y'all get older, why a lot of older men or mature men don't have friends. Now, they might have one or two solid friends, but most niggas ain't solid. You see it all the time. The dude might pass away, get sick, pass away, something tragic might happen, and the best friend try to get at his ex-woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas ain't, like I told y'all, man, most people suck, and then the women that you bring in your life, they lie, and the society is programmed to believe all women, when the majority of things that come out of women's mouth is lies. That's why I always preach to men all the time, like, yo, mother or sister come back crying, talking about Pookie, or Joe hit me, or this guy did this to me. Look here, don't go over there irate and angry. Go in there and have a conversation with that man and see what happened. How many times we seen on the internet where a woman said the dude hit her and he didn't even hit her? And then these dudes kill themselves and she fake crying and she got a new ninja over there. Like, man, it ain't worth it. That's why you got to vet these women. You got to ask these women the same question over and over. And these people the same question over. Watch what they do, bro. That's why I tell you, that's the best thing you can do. A real friend not going to put you in position. It's not going to put you in position to be compromised. So hopefully, Jameson brother, William brother, you don't take them to them hood areas. And you don't do that with them no more. I'll go get the food. I'll go do this. Ain't nothing. Every hood the same, bro. Every hood the same. Niggas selling damn near the same weed, same ignorance. Ain't nothing to see. That's why I understand dudes' infatuation of going to the hood. I don't get it. I've been in the trenches a couple places. Ain't nothing special about it. Enjoy having money. Enjoy going to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and getting good quality food and enjoy that. Now, some of the best food places is in the ghetto, for sure. Send one of your henchmen to get it. Send one of your dudes to get it. But I trust him, you know, even though he been through what he been through, because I done dumb shit his age. With age come maturity. But quite frankly, he need to move different. All that immature going through the hood, and man, fuck the hood. Hell yeah, fuck the hood. That's what I say, fuck the hood. Remember Grand Hill put rims up in the city in the 90s? And they tore them all down? Hell yeah, man. You try to do good, hood don't want to do good. Get your food and be gone. Get your smoke weed from the dispensary. Be done with it. Hey, you know, don't get your hair cut in the hood. Have a haircut guy come to you. But I just think he has a unique skill set. You can't find him nowhere, and I think he has a connection with the city, and everybody love him, to be honest. And I think from them voting Jack Campbell out is that you can't find that position. That's the problem with Jack Campbell. That position, it takes years to develop. And you can't just find it. And with Jameson, can't find speed. With Jameer, can't find the speed. You know, Laporta, you can find another tight end to do what Laporta do. To be real with you, you can find another tight end. You know, it's just a fact. You know, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, that'll be a decision they have to make. But you know, Branch brings versatility. Kirby Joseph brings he taking the ball away. Find a way to keep that. So that cap keep going up. If Philly keep fitting guys in and they line up, man, why can't the Lions do it? Brad know how to manipulate the cap. Don't sleep on Brad. Don't sleep on Brad. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.